CM Punk is pulled from the WWE Saudi Arabia teaser video, plus a WWE legend is appearing at Saturday night's main event, and WWE are pitching a first-time ever PLE match. It's all in the Cultaholic wrestling news right now. CM Punk popped up in the trail for the next Saudi Arabia show, Night of Champions, did a little wink at the camera at the end and a little clip from an episode of Raw. So it got people going, oh, are we going to see CM Punk at a Saudi Arabia show after all those comments he made about something to do with a blood-covered duck? I don't know. He commented on his feelings towards Saudi Arabia on his Insta story, saying he doesn't hate going there because he's never been there. Since then, it's all changed. The trailer for Night of Champions has been uploaded to the Riyadh Season's social channels, and CM Punk's gone from it, replaced with Seth Rollins at the end. So do you think this means that he's not in it? He's not going anymore?
I would imagine so. I don't know if he was going in the first place. Maybe I don't. I'm not sure why he was in there. Maybe there was plans for him to be there. Maybe he just didn't know that it was in that video package. I'm not sure, but I think that's sort of like what everybody, when we heard about sort of this news and the comment that he made about the Saudi Arabia and saying that, well, I've never been before, so I don't hate it. Like, I think a lot of people were sort of just like, well, I guess we'll see on the night of Champions to see whether he's gonna pop up or not.
Yeah, I don't think we'll see him there now.
No, me neither.
I think maybe it was WWE being a bit cheeky and teasing him without clearing it. Maybe I don't think he'll be there. I tell you what, but John Cena will be knocking about a little bit more in the summer. A new date added for the summer schedule for the Unseen 17.
Yes, so the PHX Arena in Phoenix, Arizona has officially announced that John Cena will be appearing inside the venue on Monday, June 9th edition of Monday Night Raw. Now, that show will be the first episode of Raw after Money in the Bank. Cena is scheduled to appear also at Money in the Bank, and he's advertised to appear on SmackDown on June 13th and June 20th, as well as the July 18th edition of SmackDown. So does the person who wins the briefcase come out to confront Mr. Jonathan Cena on the Monday?
Ooh, and do you think they maybe do the thing they don't do as often, where they have the person who holds the briefcase come out and go, I'm going to take this and I'm going to challenge you on this date?
I think so.
Yeah.
I kind of like the idea of someone doing that against John Cena, the legend that is John Cena, and now also the big heel that is John Cena too. There's like an antithesis, like the antithesis to his heel, someone being the big baby face and being like, I'm gonna cash this in on you on this day. I kind of like that idea.
I do like that. Next time we're going to see John Cena in action is going to be Saturday night's main event. It looks as if we're gearing towards him facing R-Truth. I don't think that's been made official yet, but that's basically what everyone's been saying this week. I'm up for that.
Oh, I'm scared for him. I'm scared for him.
I'm scared.
I don't know. I'd kind of like to see R-Truth still be on the side of Cena and still try and like help Cena in some way, because he can't grasp the idea that his childhood hero has turned so horrible.
Yeah, he won't accept it. He'll be like, oh, you did that by accident, put me through the table. I'll let you
It's
off.
all good.
Let's have ourselves a fight. TMZ reporting that Hulk Hogan underwent neck fusion surgery on Wednesday. This is in an attempt to make him feel a little bit better in that area. They add that Hogan was back working, promoting Real American Freestyle pretty much immediately. Hogan obviously coming out of surgery, getting back on the trail for Real American Freestyle. I had a chat with Eric Bischoff all about RAF yesterday. It's on the podcast, the news podcast feed right now, in which we do obviously talk about the comparisons between Real American Freestyle and the Royal Air Force. Turns out Eric Bischoff loves his Red Arrows and loves World War II aircraft.
I thought you were going to say he loves Fowler from Chicken Run, because Fowler was, well, he said he was in the RAF, but was he really in the RAF? He's got an RAF badge in Chicken Run.
Maybe Eric Bischoff is Fowler, but in human form.
Could be.
I bet there's no other video on the YouTube you will find today that will tell you that at all. There'll be a content cop talking about something or other, but there won't be anybody comparing Fowler to Eric Bischoff from WCW that time. WWE Heading to Mexico. They've obviously got big plans in Mexico with the acquisition of AAA, but they've got big plans for the WWE brand this summer as well, haven't they, Andrew?
Yes, they certainly do. This comes from WrestleVotes, who say, we're told WWE's planning to run multiple live events in Mexico in the near future, all centered around a featured Super Show Mexico event. Date and location are still being finalized.
I reckon we might even see some AAA talent popping up on that show.
I would imagine so, yeah. Without a doubt. I feel like without a doubt, and we said it multiple times. Integration. They love the integration. And they also have wanted to just penetrate that market for the longest time as well, haven't they? So it makes sense.
Yeah, they have.
Hey, now.
What? Oh, you're right. They have wanted to penetrate that market. Daria Beronato, formerly known as Sonya Deville, she returns to MMA tonight behind the commentary desk for Invicta FC 62. She had 3 MMA fights before she joined WWE, but she told Fightful that it feels like a homecoming for her. She said, I've been training since I was 15 or 16 years old. That was the first dream. That was when I wanted to do. I wanted to fight MMA and I wanted to act. It was a great 10 years in WWE, but this feels very nostalgic, very full circle, very close to my heart to going back to where I started. Good on you, Daria.
Good on you, for sure. It's nice to see when, wrestlers maybe when they're released or they leave the company, going back to something that they love and sort of reigniting that passion that maybe was left a little bit sort of within the company that they've just left, you know?
Yeah, it's nice to see it. We mentioned Saturday night's main event where we could see R-Truth and John Cena a short while ago. We will defo be seeing which legend, Andrew?
Oh, we will definitely be seeing Tatanka, everybody. Yeah! He announced on his Instagram that he'll be, come on, big man. He'll be at Saturday night's main event in Tampa, Florida next weekend, and he'll be there with his wife, Michelle, and sons Jeremiah and Joseph.
I remember when he came back in like the mid-noughties.
Yes.
And it was like, sure, why not? It's Tatanka.
Didn't he have a tag team with someone as well?
Hardy.
That was it. Because I remember around that time being like, it's not quite Jeff Hardy, but it'll do.
It's not quite Leon Slater.
Yeah, but we'll make it work.
See, Tatanka was an honorary Hardy boy then.
Yes, absolutely.
So the honorary Hardy boys are Tatanka and Leon Slater.
Yeah.
Excellent. Big fan of that. Yeah, Tatanka. So I have a lot of happy memories of watching Tatanka as a kid. He was a great mid-card babyface. Gutted when he didn't beat Shawn Michaels for the IC title at WrestleMania 9.
Well, he was someone who, and obviously maybe because I was a little bit younger and I didn't get into wrestling until a little bit later, but that run that I saw him have with Matt Hardy was the first time I'd ever really seen it. Yeah. So I was like, who's this guy?
That was your introduction to him?
That was my introduction to him, yeah.
Wowzers. That's incredible. Yes, and you'll see him, and I hope he's in at least in some of the gear for Tatanka.
No top on.
No top on.
Just sat in the front row.
Gear. with the kids and everything. That'd be amazing. That's Saturday night's main event. But looking beyond there, WrestleVotes have revealed that a first-time ever match is being pitched for Evolution 2. This hasn't been made official yet either, but there's been fanatics that shared a job listing for people looking to work the venue for Evolution 2 in Tampa. But WWE have yet to officially announce this show for July. Which match are they looking to put on for the first time at Evolution 2, Andrew?
Well, WrestleVotes are saying that we are told by several in creative, one of the top matches pitched for Evolution 2 is Charlotte Flair versus Jade Cargill. While seeds have been planted on TV over the past few weeks, sources indicate plans for Evolution should start to become clearer once Money in the Bank is complete.
That should be, if put together right...
Yes.
It's going to be a good time.
That's what I think as well. It's going to be interesting to see sort of I guess at this point, sort of like a veteran in Charlotte Flair against someone who I feel like, she's been away and she's been developing a little bit since the injury angle and stuff. So to see those two come together is genuinely very intriguing. And I think you're right. If put together, it could be very, very good.
And it could be a feature match at Evolution 2, which is coming up soon. It's one we'll definitely keep an eye on at cultaholic.com. I want to do a very selfish plug here, if you don't mind.
More eggs?
No more eggs.
Okay.
No, I ate all my eggs this morning. And once I say it down that camera and I've put it on socials and stuff, now it's real, now it's true, and I've got to do it. I'm doing the Great North Run again this year.
Ooh.
The Newcastle South Shield Half Marathon.
Amazing.
And this year I'm raising money for Mid Yorkshire Hospital charity. So a really wonderful friend of mine and my wife's has been diagnosed with cancer, and the charity have been amazing in supporting her and her family as she goes through it. And I feel the very least that I can do is a half flipping marathon.
You'll smash it.
To raise some money for it. Now, obviously, you know, we've all got stuff, we've all got bills, we've got life happening, but if you do feel inclined, then any donations would be wonderful. I'll ask very nicely if we can put a little thing in the pinned comments down there. If you feel inclined to, no pressure to, but putting it out there, because now I've said it in a news video.
You gotta do it.
On our illustrious channel, I've got to do it.
You gotta do it, and you're gonna smash it.
I've got to do it. I've done hardly any training compared to last year, but I'm nearly 2 stone lighter, so hopefully I should be at least quicker at being bad at it.
Why do you need to do any training when you're already the peak? You're at the peak of humanity.
This is what peak fitness looks like.
Peak fitness.
Witness the fitness.
You're gonna absolutely smash it.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. And of course, for the very latest wrestling news at any time, you can check out Cultaholic.com. Keys.
Love you, bye.